Positive economic news. The nation's unemployment rate last month dropped to 4.3%. Also, employers adding 209,000 jobs in July, beating analysts' expectations. And the Dow reached another all-time high yesterday, closing at 22,092. President Trump touting the accomplishments in his weekly address.
Washington funded one global project after another while allowing other countries to drain our jobs and drain the wealth of the United States of America. Then Washington taxed and regulated our own workers and industries, taking away their ability to earn a living. But those days are over. My administration is working tirelessly on behalf of the American people.
Gene Marks is a CPA and small business advocate. He's also a business columnist for the Washington Post. Gene, thanks for being with us. So
Thanks for having me, Rick. Good to see you.
You too. The president has created 1 million jobs since he took office. How significant is that number?
Well, obviously, it really is a very significant number, Rick. And, you know, to the president's, credit, he should take some credit for the economy and the way it's going. I mean, the stock market itself, the job market, so much of it is built on psychology, isn't it? And when you look at the stock market, just to kind of start with that, I mean, it's been going up so much since 2009, even through President Obama's term. When Trump took office, he had an enormous psychological impact. You know, while we've been talking about all the things going on that the media and ourselves have been covering, that Trump's, shenanigans that he gets up to. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he has been issuing executive order after executive order that is taking away regulations from companies. And business owners, my clients, a lot of business leaders, they are noticing that. And in this sort of very good business environment, they are investing and they are hiring, and that's really a good thing.
And this is one of the reasons why the president was elected. And I'm wondering what effect you're seeing now on small and medium businesses.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more confidence out there. In fact, there was a recent survey that just came out by Wells Fargo, which said that small business confidence is at an all-time high. The same thing by the National Federation of Independent Businesses. So business owners are investing. They're hiring. Now, there is a few things just to be wary about, Rick. I mean, for starters, on the job front, 1 in every 4 new jobs that was created, there's 180,000 new jobs. That's good stuff. It's in the restaurant industry, which is relatively lower paying. However, the healthcare industry is doing well. IT services are doing well. Mining industry is doing good. One thing we want to pay attention to is wage growth. So Paychex, which is a large corporation that does payroll services for a lot of small and medium-sized businesses, they've reported recently that average wages increased about 3%, 2.7%. So as wages go up, and as obviously people are employed, that has a lot to do with great consumer confidence. So people are out there hopefully buying, and therefore businesses are investing. A lot of that is the credit to Trump. I really do believe that.
And investing in the stock market as well. As we know, it set another record yesterday, 8 straight days in a row with market highs. Is there an end in sight?
Yeah, well, obviously, there's always going to be an end in sight, right? I mean, right now, you and I, if you've got some extra money to invest, Rick, I don't know where you would put it, but when you think about all of your options,
I'm not going to tell.
At a 1 point, but to save it at a 1.3% interest rate is, it's pretty low, right? So most of my clients, when they come into some money or if they have some money to put away, it's going to the market. And, honestly, you and I, when you say if there's ever going to be an end to all of this, sure, there's going to be a correction that's going to come up at some point. That might be next year or even this year. But my advice to you is that if there is a correction, like a 10% correction in the market, take some extra cash and buy more stocks.